Hi,
Who's doing a recap? We should decide that.
guys.
I can try. But like I already have the inspo.
Oh, we're
so like
guys. We're live.
We are.
Yeah.
oh, we're live. Hello.
Hi. I just
Hello,
looked down. I'm
everybody.
like, wait a minute.
They get to see what we do when we're sitting on getting starting suit screen. Ha
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Surprise! Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Anyway, but who is doing a recap? That is the question. If none of the players do it, I guess that's up to DM.
I was gonna say it's technically me. That's fine.
Jack's good.
I had a migraine most of last session.
She
I
really
can't tell
did.
you anything.
That's really
So,
sad
yeah,
considering
so
he was
good.
heavily focused on us.
That really, it was you and who were the focus of the last one. It was kind of sad.
That's why Pika had to DM
I
you
played
to say
Echo,
yes.
Corsian, and Krua. I think Corsian, Echo, and Krua all had focuses last session.
If you just want to, whoever take it, that's fine, and we just won't replace your inspiration.
You should let them stack. Because they're doing you a favor.
Yes. You see, that's a great idea, but then I'll just give him a D6 as a stackable.
So anyway, we went to talk to Silvar,
Mm-hmm.
and then Akura tried to
We gotta
fire.
preface what happened. Well, we gotta preface what happened before that.
What happened before that is drugs.
Echo threw a temper tantrum like the child she is, and then we went to talk to
I did
Silvar.
not throw a temper tantrum!
Wait, when did she throw a temper tantrum?
Like
but-
any sort
yeah,
of
no,
grumpy
even-
teenager, she locked her room and wouldn't let Dad inside.
Oh, that!
Oh, that one. No, she was just not like wanting to deal with Trenton yelling at Peter in the middle of the night.
Yeah, she locked her
She
door
didn't
and
wanna get
wouldn't
up
let
yet.
Dad in.
It was no longer middle of the night, is the problem.
She was up late. She was still sleeping, and she had a dog on top of her.
Sounds like a teenager.
Honestly,
teenager temper tantrum.
Yeah, what happened in the night? We should preface what happened in the night. We had Echo, Jane, and Peter talking. Because Jane is Echo's mom. Echo's like, "Hey mom, here's my boyfriend," and then like, "Oh yeah, by the way, something's going on with the Krua."
Hey,
so then Jane
and this is crazy, but here's my boyfriend.
Don't kill him, maybe.
Don't kill him, maybe.
But yeah, then Jane and Echo go and talk to Akroa, and they have a lovely conversation about Akroa's curse pendant. While Peter messes with Trenton in wild shape, and then goes to mess with Coercion.
He was not
in wild shape.
He was finding a bed.
And then he about died because Coercion found him in mouse form.
Vermin! Vermin!
And then Coercion goes to make him hot chocolate.
Oh.
And game guys.
And we lost the school again. School's got rough internet tonight. Please be patient with school.
We don't mind. It's okay. It happens.
Yeah. And then in the morning, the Super Tantrum happened. You got told Silvar was in the building, so we go talk to Silvar. Silvar was being Silvar.
Doing Silvar things.
Doing Silvar things. She handed Akroa her address, and originally told him to come alone. Akroa went, "No, I'm bringing Coercion." Except he didn't tell Silvar who he was bringing. He's like, "I'm not going alone." So Silvar's like, "Hey, fine, bring another." So he's going to bring Coercion. And so, we also got told that we needed to go talk to a shopkeep about something called the Deep Roads that were in the chamber with the cultists down in the sewers. So we needed to go talk to him. He's the guy that we bought all of our gear from in session, what was that, 6?
6,
or
7, 8
7?
range. It was one of those three.
It was 6 or 7. I believe it was 6.
It was pretty early.
But yeah, so. Yeah, and we left off after we broke off from Silvar. But apparently we're all back around the cafeteria, so.
I just kind of put people somewhere.
We were
honestly
calling for a war meeting because we have to go hunt down the fire cultist before he destroys the world again.
Oh, the Death Knight.
I thought that wasn't our first priority, but it was just one of the things we needed to put on our to-do list.
It became the first priority because the Silvar promised she would handle the undead issue with the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the undead are relatively handled at the moment, and we're going to go hunt down the Death Knight because he can apparently nuke the entire planet and/or country.
That being said, I don't know. That being said, I don't think that's currently where we're going. Because I think because Jane told Akroa and Echo that we're gonna go look at this keep thing but like the rest of the party don't know that yet.
Well, I also was fairly sure that we had figured out that the Death Knight was still significantly overpowered for our capabilities right now. Which is why I thought he was put on our to-do list. Not our do now list.
Significantly overpowered is a strong word. Just moderately overpowered. And he dies again.
He could do
again, technical difficulties, please be patient.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway.
Half or more of the party with one attack?
No.
No, that would have been if both of the Death Knights attacked him once.
Yes.
But, yeah. Anyways, DM starts off.
What? Yes, you're all around the table. You're
all around the table.
In a bar around the table. None of you knows each other.
Oh my god.
Back to beginning of session 1, everyone.
How do I pick our criminal
This
call?
is how we met!
You're all level 1 again. You've lost your memories.
Oh my god, I swear.
That
I
would
think
never.
my memory problems
Revan,
trump
you're a
that.
liar.
I may or may not remember things, but I do not lose any of my levels.
I have
to the
stuff
rest
written
of
in
you.
my
You're
book
right, you
for
lost
some
your kidney.
weird reason.
Anyway.
He doesn't actually have any kidneys. He just doesn't know that yet.
Who took my kidneys?
An elf.
Wait, where did my heart
I'm an
go?
elf. I don't need them. I don't need those.
I don't need those.
So anyway,
I don't need them.
you're all back in the cafeteria. You see Bellfire and Tobian have joined the table and are eating, I believe it was pancakes?
Waffles.
Waffles. Pancakes, waffles.
Waffles are better.
Waffles are superior.
Waffles are superior.
Yes.
They do hold syrup better.
Agreed.
Anyway. You gather up around the table. You see Alex and Bruno discussing something at the head. Quietly, just kind of gesturing really animately. You see Jane just kind of relaxing in her chair, not really doing anything. As far as the rest of you, however, you're all at the door. I just decided to put you around the table. So, what are you all doing?
I'm eating waffles.
Time
Waffles.
has passed.
Back to food.
I'm
Waffle
smacking
eating
syrup
competition.
into
Silver.
Peter's face.
What?
I'm smacking syrup
How much
onto Peter's face.
Oh, okay.
How much time has passed since we talked to Solar?
Let's see. 3 minutes.
Okay, so we literally just came from there.
Yeah. You
Okay.
left the library and walked rather than running like a crazy person.
Okay. The crew is back to
What's this
stuffing waffles
walking
in
you're
his face.
referring to?
Okay, fine. You floated, and he
Some of
died.
us- Some
So
of us do
anyway.
our darndest to never put our feet on the ground as much as possible.
Note to self: find hilarious gravity spell just to put him on the ground.
We
I
did
need-
the one result. It's okay.
Let's see. I already copied.
No. Right.
I already used a tracer copy for one person. I think I can safely copy Ram.
Just copy.
Anyways,
So anyway, I start blasting. And what are you guys all doing?
I mean, I'm back to stuffing waffles in my face, as I always do.
Waffle eating
as a-
competition.
We did
A waffle
establish last
eating
session that Akua does stress eat.
Is Sakura stressed right now?
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
There are multiple reasons. That's a 21 21? Do I? Yeah, I have a +3. 21 dexterity thing of just shoving waffles up my throat.
Trying to not inhale them badly, I guess. All right. Bellfire, what are you up to?
Eating waffles?
Also eating waffles. I
Have you
see.
ever seen a hangover?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're definitely nursing a
He's
hangover.
right.
Somebody should probably get up some tea.
I'm pretty sure Jane was sipping on some tea earlier, so there's probably a
She
pot.
was. There is indeed. So if you would like some tea. No points for guessing what flavor.
Chamomile.
No. No. No.
Chamomile.
It's
That was the
definitely
same
shy.
I mean, chai would also make sense, actually.
Mint.
Also sensible. Anyway. Jane just kind of cracks her neck a little. Back already? That was a quick meeting. As Peter just kind of looks over at Echo.
What?
I said, back already?
Yeah.
And she just kind of looks at... Yes?
Silvar either has more to say, or just to Akruwa.
And she just kind of looks at you, eating as many waffles as you can reach, almost grabbing hers, and she just kind of shifts her plate slightly. I see. Well, I mean, that does sound like her. She always was one to keep a little close to the vest.
I made her mad.
How did you do that?
I saw memories I weren't supposed to.
And then she promptly vomits on the floor.
They're not that bad. She saved, mostly.
I was gonna say, what was her condition? Sickened?
Yeah.
I'm not eating. I'm just playing. I'm putting syrup on.
Shaken and nauseous were the two.
Yep. I believe it was shaken and nauseated. If nauseated isn't the condition, it's sickened or whatever it's dubbed. You know, that one. It makes you not.
Pathfinder actually established.
Yeah. As stated, I honestly know that one a lot better. That's the sad part. Anyway, and she just kind of looks at you, shakes her head slightly, pats you on the shoulder, and sets a waffle in front of you.
Like some great things of Coercion. You guys want to see it? And she's grinning evilly over at Coercion.
Coercion just isn't paying attention. He's serving people food and tea.
Trenton's just sitting there, like, kind of slowly shaking his head, going, I'm not intervening. I'm not intervening. I'm not intervening.
I start casting.
What are you casting? Fireball?
No, I start, like, casting
Illusion.
up.
Illusion to go us for the memories.
I had to ask. You never know when somebody wants to cast Fireball. Oh, it's dark. It's dark in this room. I got it.
Reverend, I want to cast Fireball. Can I cast Fireball?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
The paladin who somehow can cast Fireball.
Once per day, centered on himself.
It's fine. Good thing I brought fire resistance.
So anyway, she just kind of shakes her head a little bit, looks over at Bellfire, who's just kind of slowly eating. Would you like some tea?
Oh, no thanks.
You sure? It's got bergamot in it.
I pull out a flask.
Nursing the hangover. Totally.
With a hangover.
You never get a hangover if you're always drunk.
This is true.
There are some that say the best cure for a hangover is a shot with breakfast. Whether that's a wise choice or not, that is an old wives' tale.
Remains to be seen.
Morning after drinking that much with that of hangover, if I taste alcohol, I'm puking.
Yes, you will be.
So,
usually, yes.
Tobian, what you up to?
Eating waffles.
Okay.
Is Tobian even gonna question Peter?
Peter is sitting two seats away from him. I cannot pull him up.
Am I gonna question him?
Yes.
Because you haven't seen this person before, and Echo's just smearing syrup all over his face.
He's just sitting there, by the way. He's not even doing anything. He's just sitting there.
It.
I would like to start slowly, over like the course of 10 minutes, start scooching closer and closer to him.
Okay. Oh, you're doing the inchworm thing? Okay. Are you doing this stealthily?
Nope.
Oh, okay. He just slowly looks over at you, still ignoring the syrup. It's probably getting on his ears now. shrugs.
Goes back to his waffles.
Yeah. You see him putting a whole lot of syrup on one of them.
Still just scooching closer.
Jack's a waffle lands on your head.
I was waiting for one to be smashed into her face, but you know.
Nope. Syrup. Head.
Come on, that was my hair, not my face.
It cleans. Oh, fine. And he starts casting something or other to get it out of your hair for you.
I'm surprised that our cook has not commented on the waste of food yet.
I'm still eating it.
Akuro comes, picks up the waffle that hit the table.
If I don't have to clean it up.
There's a dog nearby. I'm sure they will happily clean it. And speaking of, the wild blink dog is running underneath the table right now. Nope, now they're on the ceiling somehow.
Hopefully he doesn't get stuck there from the syrup. How did you get the dog stuck to the ceiling?
This is new. I didn't know they had a climb speed. So anyway, as you get closer and closer to Peter, he just starts half side-eyeing you. Tobian. He's just looking at you.
I pay no attention to him.
He just looks back at Echo, kind of tilts his head a little.
Yes.
Essentially saying, why do you hang out with these guys?
Thinks about it a minute, smears some of the syrup off his face. That makes sense.
So is Echo's vision playing, or is it just... Or was she going to, but then got syrup stuck to her face and in her hair?
No, I casted it before that.
It's still sort of playing. It was a little jittery right when she got the pancake in her hair.
What do we see?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
which one was it?
I think it was
The 2-year-old one.
Yeah.
When he was 2.
Okay.
I thought.
So it's a 2-year-old Corsian running in circles playing ball.
That's it.
That's it.
I didn't put the embarrassing one on. That's for later.
But other than that, it's a very quiet table. Alex and Bruno are still chattering away. Jane just kind of shrugs it off and continues sipping her tea. It's a quiet room. Entirely open up to what...
I
Yes.
turn to Mother, take syrup, and smack it on her face.
You're attacking the paladin now.
Yes!
Reflex save. No, seriously, make a reflex save.
I'm grabbing my dice.
Please not one. I want to see you slap yourself in the face.
That's a
Yes.
18 on die.
Okay.
No, that's a 16.
Okay.
That's a 16 on die.
Okay.
And
Plus
it's
your
a
bonus.
reflex. Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. So that's
30.
No, reflex. Is it?
Oh,
just
right.
Dex?
Dex save. Sorry.
So plus 7.
Oh, yeah.
16 plus 7. That's a 23.
That's
Yeah.
a 20. Is that counting Corsians 3?
No.
No. So that's a 26.
You somehow, while you're trying to smack your mother in the face with syrup, dodge a cup of tea that flies at your face. You still miss. You just see her just shift out of the way, not even really looking. You're not sure who threw the cup of tea.
Considering Jane's the one that had the tea.
No, she's still sipping her tea.
Who's
Interesting.
at the end of the table? It's Akrua and...
Alec, down
Trenton.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Trenton.
It's
And...
probably Trenton. Stop it!
Trenton has not picked up a cup of anything so far.
This is true. I mean, unless
No,
you...
I'm stating Trenton has not picked up a cup of anything since returning to this room.
For the record, at that particular moment, Bellfire, you notice a cup of tea is sitting in front of you out of somewhere.
I don't trust it.
Gabe died.
I'm just gonna chuck a wet washcloth at Echo to help. It's a 18 to throw a washcloth at her.
Okay. A washcloth binks off
Does
of
that
Echo.
hit your AC?
Hi, welcome back.
I'll pour some of the contents of my flask into the tea and proceed to drink it.
Excellent. It's actually really good tea. Little sweet.
Echo, does an 18 hit your AC?
A washcloth binks off your face.
My
Clean
upper
some of the
class is only
syrup as it
15.
does. Yeah, we know. It's kind of a problem. So, if you don't mind me asking, what did she want?
So she was
What-
here to let us know that the tavern is still intact.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, because she was apparently staying nearby and kept it intact. She's going to replace the gelatinous cube that was accidentally slayed.
Oh, her trash goblin? Yeah.
She's gonna replace that with something
That
else.
sounds like a good idea.
She let us know that she would help take care of the undead issue if we went after the Death Knight.
He gave Akrua a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
The crew was apparently highly offended by this piece of paper.
It's. Have you not seen piece of paper?
No.
and
It's
you
got
see Jane
address
just
on it.
pull a piece of paper. Oh,
Are you
now
sure
she
you want me to
understands.
go with you to this? This sounds kind of like a personal thing.
You hear
Akrua's not going alone.
Akira, you
He's
actually
glaring
hear Jane
back at you.
chuckling slightly next to you.
Okay.
He's glaring at you, Portion. Akrua's not going alone.
Okay.
Huh?
Take Tobias.
Actually, if
likes
you took
going for
Bellfire,
walks.
if you took Bellfire, she might not even realize he's there.
Sure, I'll
Assume
go.
I'm up next to
I
Peter.
can keep harassing
At
her
this
about
point.
stories about parents.
You are indeed right next to Peter at this point.
No, I mean, I'm squished up against him.
Tobias
just-
trying to flirt with your boyfriend, Echo.
Echo doesn't even care.
So, you gonna eat those?
Which ones?
All of them?
He says
He
as
just
there's
kinda
like a stack of waffles nearby.
He just kind of shrugs and pulls the plate over towards you. I ate earlier.
Sweet, thanks, man. So,
Yeah.
so who are you? As I start fucking smashing them into my mouth.
Peter. he tries to scoot further away, then realizes he can't.
Yeah, if he moves, I just scooch closer to him.
Discovered the trap.
The syrup has got us stuck together.
Well, Akrua really don't care who goes with Akrua, as long as someone goes with Akrua.
It's fine, I'll go. Like I said, I can just harass Sylvar more to tell me about my parents.
You at this point, anyone nearby can clearly hear Jane chuckling slightly.
What's funny?
Oh, just remembering a joke I heard yesterday.
She knew his parents too. It's been established.
I'm pretty sure Corsian is already exhausted and harassed Jane constantly about it.
Yeah.
Pull the you abandoned child card. I want to know about my parents too.
He wasn't technically abandoned.
I was not abandoned.
No, I was.
Well, you were.
You abandoned your child. And I just want to know about my parents. Now, how do you feel about that?
Nobody cares, Echo. You're drama queen.
That
And you
wasn't
see-
in person.
Yeah, that's fair. So, anyway. She just kind of shudges it off after a moment. Well, as she's looking at you, Akura, that sounds like a nice trip. And she just kind of taps the table in front of you.
I'll make sure to pack lunch or dinner whenever we go.
Sounds good.
Might be a good idea.
When do
Considering-
you think we'll be heading for that?
I would say Death Knight first. Considering apparently he has the potential to nuke the country, so yeah, I'd like the country to be intact first.
He has what?
Well, according to Silvar, if he discovers some shrine or artifact or something, he has the potential to destroy the country. You know, typical end of the world stuff.
So Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday.
Okay. I'll leave you to that then.
So yeah, we're going on a
Wait,
Death Knight hunt.
No, that... Did she
And
say where?
Northeast, she said to start in?
No.
Right. Guys.
Or did she give
He's
you a
right,
time
northeast.
when you were supposed to arrive?
I believe she even gave a location,
Yeah.
if you happen to remember it.
She said northeast mountains? Question mark.
And you see Jane just half freeze for a second. Oh, I'll go get horses ready for all of us.
I've got one.
I don't need one.
Okay.
I think so.
Akura,
I
you
don't
can
need
ride.
one either.
Akura, you can ride a horse, right?
Akrua's never ridden horse.
Would you like a battle pig instead? I think there's one nearby.
Akrua hasn't ridden any creature.
She turns a little bit. Oh. I'll leave.
Akrua could try.
One of them can teach you. It's fine. And you see her kind of shift a little bit.
Is
Let's
there
see.
something else we should know about that general area?
You said it's a mountain northeast?
Yep.
Did she specify where?
The only thing I had in my notes was northeast.
No, she didn't. Just that
She
if
just-
he makes it to where he's trying to go and finds whatever he's trying to find, he can destroy the country and or planet
Goody.
in fiery doom.
Akura, after we make that little side trip of yours, which is on the way, thankfully, it seems we're going a bit further north. I hope you don't mind.
No, not at all. If that's where friends are all going anyway.
Well, that's where we were probably going to go to rescue Echo's sister and my husband.
Well,
Wait,
sounds like more
all
fighting.
three of
for-
these are in the
Rescue?
same direction?
More correctly, two of them are in the same place as she walks away.
Well, I'll get to
Oh
packing.
boy.
I'm gonna go start packing all the cooking stuff because it sounds like we're gonna need a lot of food, especially if a crew is gonna be fighting.
Bruno just looks over at you. Wait, you're leaving the teapot, right?
Of course, I always take
Oh.
the backup teapot just in case.
Okay.
Bruno, you're not coming?
Oh no, I'm quite busy here.
placing all
I'm gonna
the
miss my
windows.
dog sitter.
What?
I'm gonna miss my dog sitter.
Why would you take Nut? We're gonna go fight a bunch of stuff.
Peter
Oh.
won't let me not take him.
Blink.
Leave Peter here.
You see both Peter and Bruno actually perk up at that one. Well, so Blink dogs. And they just kind of stare at each other. Peter finishes the statement. So Blink dogs have to be near their bonded person for most of their early life at minimum.
I just want to point out that taking essentially a baby into near a war zone is a bad idea. Especially one that can teleport.
That sounds like a great idea as you see him blink across the room. See, he has the idea.
I'd throw a piece of jerky onto the floor to get him down.
Yeah, he'll go for it.
Well,
Does he blink
hopefully
immediately
it's
after?
close to a town where I can leave him in a tavern or in a hotel room or motel, whatever are they called there?
Is he house trained?
And yeah,
He is house
House trained.
trained, yes.
Well, that's good.
Bruno perks up. Well, I mean, if you needed to, I could keep him here, but as I would prefer he would be closer to you.
What happens
with
if
me-
Blink dogs aren't close?
They don't bond well. Still Bruno. They sometimes won't listen to the commands, or they'll just revert back to, well, normal Blink dog wildness.
which
On
isn't
that note,
good.
and he just kind of walks out of the room really quick. Hold on, I have an idea. Alex just kind of looks slightly offended. Okay, I guess we'll finish that later then.
So how goes being an ambassador, Alex?
And he just glares at you. I have had to be under an illusion, so they don't recognize me. For every time I leave this castle.
That sounds stressful.
I'm just happy they're dumb and don't know how to see illusions.
What happens if they do see it?
Have you
Then they'll know it's me! And then I don't know!
Have you thought about seeing if your other self is actually still in the tower and connecting with him?
Oddly the tower's still locked.
And you don't have the key, Mr. Owner of the tower?
I'm not the owner of the tower.
Is
And how did other you get in tower?
It's his tower.
Have you tried knocking?
But it's not your tower.
Right.
Or ringing the bell, or however you announce your presence at a door?
Generally you just
I'm
stand on...
confused.
For that particular one, you just stand on the mat, and it will send a little message inside. And if he cares, he'll answer the door. If he does not care, he won't answer the door. If he really wants to kill you, you might have a fireball land on your head.
Have you tried that?
have you tried that?
Yes. As has the Baron of the Keep, his wife, about 13 different guards.
Sounds like no one's home.
And he just kind of shrugs. He was in there last I knew. Which, in fairness, was when I left.
Sounds like we need to break in at some point. Good thing we
You
have
see
a
his
rope.
eye. You see his eye twitch slightly. Oh, Fighter's disappeared
We
again.
lost school again. So let's friends
And
plan of
back.
action. What's first?
Probably stop the world from getting destroyed by a Death Knight who's for some reason hell-bent on turning us extra crispy.
Well, but there's other things friends do first. There's lots of things friends need to do.
Maybe we should upgrade our gear again.
Possibly a good idea. And you see Peter shift slightly in his chair. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we kind of need new stuff if we're gonna kill a Death Knight.
He just kind of looks around the room, kind of glancing at the gear he's seeing. Yeah. Oh no, I dropped a D4.
Echo walks behind Akura, announcing that she's behind him, and just slides her pancakes onto his plate, and then walks back with her plate and just starts drawing faces in the syrup that was left on the plate. That's what she's entertained with
That's
right now.
a very flat waffle.
Thank you, friend.
Gave her pancakes.
Okay.
They are now pancakes. She cast an illusion on them to make it seem that way.
Thank you, friend.
That sounds accurate.
Not like I can eat right now, anyways.
Can you taste illusions?
No.
Yes. Actually, you can. If you believe they're real.
So does that mean Kurt needs to make a save?
Just like illusions can actually kill you if you think they're real.
I mean, they should taste the same anyways, because...
Yeah, they don't taste any different.
That is a lie. Pancakes and waffles taste very different.
These don't, because Echo didn't know that.
Corsian's offended. He doesn't know why, but he's offended for some reason at Echo.
He just feels the confusion.
The fact that she doesn't know the difference between waffles and pancakes just radiates off of her, and it makes him upset.
So, anyway.
Are you still playing just the looping small video of Corsian running around?
Yeah.
Or did you just spell that when that was over?
No, I have to play.
It's looping. Every now and then she probably adds a funny effect.
He trips on the ball. Ba-dow!
Puff of smoke, maybe. You know. Just normal things. You see those every day in the yard.
And he is obviously not glowing.
Yeah, that's true. He is glowing now, but he was not glowing then. None of you has commented on it yet.
If with how much weird stuff all of us have gotten into, Echo wouldn't care. And how much she's seen.
So...
Oh, he died.
We lost Skull again. Anyways, so friends upgrade gear.
Can we get a tally counter on that?
When I go back and inevitably rewatch the session, I'll put a tally counter.
Thanks.
Don't
worry, we love you.
So friends upgrade gear, and then when are we doing this? If Crow is holding up the piece of paper Silvar gave him.
After we save her relatives, pointing at a crew.
Question. I believe that we just got told by Jane that all of that is past where a crew is supposed to go. I.e., we've got to go to where a crow needs to go, and then go further to deal with the other things.
None of you but Echo know where Echo the crew know where that is.
Yes. Or even that you were going somewhere with
or we can just stop there on our way. I'd rather kind of stop the world-ending events first.
Alright, at this point, it's been a few minutes. You hear Jane coming back in. Alright, so the horses are getting saddled. If everyone's ready to go in, 4 hours?
I gathered that from Jane's statement that her suggestion was we go deal with the crew on the way to deal with the other things.
Or possibly on the way back. She just kind of looks over at Krua. It's supposed to be at a specific time. So
yes, time.
If it's not that point in time, by the time we get
sensitive.
there, we might have to get it on the way back.
Corsian just keeps thinking Akuru is referring to his meeting with Silvar, considering Akura hasn't told anybody else about the issue. So that's why he's
I
handling
mean, none of you
this.
guys asked when Jane mentioned side quest.
She did.
Given, but
I'm more focused on the life and death things at the moment. So is meeting Silvar really that important to you, Krua?
And Jane just kind of pauses. Oh, you hadn't. Oh.
Akua is kind of looking over at. Akua is looking over at Jane.
Look
just trying to figure out what to say.
Akura has apparently many meetings to be getting to, and she just kind of pats him on the shoulder.
Akua's gonna recoil from the touch.
Of those, don't worry too terribly much. Silver is quite an understanding person, and had she looked at the amulet, she would have probably told you. Wait, when did you get in here? My door's been shut. Hi, Toga.
Oh!
Suddenly, cat.
I just looked over there, and then she's like taking a bath on my bed.
No, it's Himiko Toga from My Hero Academia. Anyways, no, time-sensitive meeting is not so far.
What important?
There's other meeting. There's something Akua should probably tell everyone. So, Akua has dreamed. Akua has 2 dreams. But in second dream, there's a lot of things that go on.
I told you not to eat it.
No, the soup was perfectly fine. It was tasty. And friends didn't say anything about
perfectly
soup.
good kitchen over here. Just
Soup
tell
was
me my
tasty, the
cooking's
soup
bad,
was
Akura.
fine.
I see how it is.
Akua didn't say that. Anyways, Akua had a dream where, if you haven't noticed, Akua has this. He literally like holds out his pendant, as much as he can with it something around his neck.
Took that off a random thing when we were in the caves.
No, Akua got it from Dream, and Akua's kind of on time limit. And Akua don't know what it is, but something bad may happen if Akua doesn't make meeting.
You got a necklace.
Alright, so we'll
from a
stop
dream?
and do Akua's meeting and de-cursify him. And then we'll go and take care of the world-ending thing that's also on the docket.
I mean, those are both
Also, Echo knows, Alex knows, they try to cast magic to remove this, and magic doesn't work. Jane also tried to remove this, and it also didn't work.
Quick question, Revan.
Yeah?
I have the ability to, from the spellstone, could I activate that and remove the amulet?
No.
Because it allows
You could
it
try.
to hit the spell.
I mean, you could certainly try, but it's not something targeted at you, so I'm telling you right now it won't work.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. So it doesn't target anybody. It just...
No.
Or I guess
It eats the magic targeted at you.
The magic is technically targeting the amulet itself.
Okay. I was wondering if it specifically targeted whoever was holding it to try to remove it.
Nope.
Because if that was the case, of course you would just be like, look, pops it off. Okay.
I don't think that would work either.
Nope.
Because of double remove curse failing.
What if we just smite the amulet? With holy magic.
Friend think that worked?
No idea. We may end up just nuking Akura.
Is Akura evil?
No.
I'd like to point out
Akura?
that
No,
Smite
he's neutral.
doesn't care
He's
if
literally
you're evil
true
or good.
neutral.
Oh, yeah.
Akura, has Jane attempted to look at removing this amulet?
Yes.
Not to
Amulet
tell
broke
a cleric,
thing.
not to tell a cleric what to do, Corrickson, but
I'm not a cleric.
feeling that paladin cleric, if Jane, who I believe is a more powerful, similar class to you, can't do it, what's the odds that your powers are going to work?
I mean, I have different tools at my disposal, but obviously if Jane can't do it, then it's probably going to be a lot more difficult. I just don't like being at the whim of whatever with so much unknowns.
I agree with that sentiment. I just asking for clarification because while I know a fair bit from interacting with other people of your class and similar classes, I am not an expert because I have not actually ever had your class.
Well, also, Coercion acts completely different from like 90% of these other paladins.
Much, yes.
Because a lot of the paladins, if they'd been like in front of that necromancer that we chatted with, they would have just not even listened to him and just tried to nuke him.
Wait, there was a necromancer? I didn't see it. I just saw death.
I mean, we could have chatted with the entity of death too. That works.
Does it?
At this point, nothing surprises us anymore.
It's probably true.
But as for meeting with Sylvar, Akrua's curious on what Sylvar needs. But as Coercion says, non-important. But Akrua would like to talk soon.
Understandable. I'm sure we can do that after we've eliminated the other things off the docket.
Since two of you said you had horses or some kind of animal, I didn't get enough ready for all of us, but I have everyone else. Bellfire, you don't mind a horse, do you?
Nah.
It's got like a Shetland pony.
Hey, those things are better on the mountain roads anyway, so don't knock the Shetland pony.
That's true.
That is very...
That's okay, I've got this as a Pegasus just kind of waltzes into the room. I don't know where he came from, but he seems to like my cooking, so he must be okay.
That's how Coercion judges people's character.
And Jane just kind of tilts her head. That's... Never mind.
It's fine. As he just casually holds up like a bowl of oats to it.
But oh, we lost the goob again.
Where are we right now?
7? 8.
I thought we were 8.
Right.
We're level 8.
We were struggling really hard to get to that level 8 mile marker.
Struggled so hard. Anyway,
By struggled, I mean after every session we were like, are we leveled up yet?
The answer is never yes.
It's always a maybe.
Yeah.
Speaking of, because of their particulars, I apparently have a telepathic connection to this animal.
Yeah.
I'm curious, does it have a name itself, or do I name it?
You technically name it.
Cool, I have no idea what to call this.
Wing horse.
It's terrible.
That is what it is.
Don't offend the Pegasus.
Wing horse.
As I'm playing with my deer with butterfly wings.
I don't even know what that is. You guys are questioning the Pegasus?
What is your animal again?
One second, I can't remember.
Peloton or Perryton?
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure it's not a deer with butterfly wings. It's a lot scarier.
It's a deer with butterfly wings.
It's a deer with butterfly wings now.
Sure. It's the most innocent-looking version of Perryton I've ever seen. And then it eats souls. That's how it always goes.
Yeah?
The cuter it is, the more completely insane and dangerous
Deadly
they
it
are.
is.
Like
That's
the
always
little,
the rule with D&D, right?
Well, it's also like, the little poison dart frogs. Adorable little neon dudes.
Yeah.
They can drop you instantly.
They are amazing, aren't they? But yeah, I do remember Perrytons being not so friendly.
Because they're more like giant birds with deer heads, but razor sharp teeth and antlers. I don't know. The last image I saw when I looked them up was kind of terrifying.
Also, do friends know when friends will be back in Hink?
Back in what?
Back in the city that
The
you're
town.
No idea.
in. And she just
Because Silvar also talked about us needing to talk to the shopkeeper.
Yes.
Do friends want to do that before we leave?
That was... What was that about? There was a lot going on last session.
For the shopkeeper, we had to talk to him about the deep roads that were in the
right.
sewers of the tavern.
Because of the hole.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, we can stop by and chat with him real quick before we go.
timing. He's died again. I think we're up to 12. Actually, I'm pretty sure we're
So,
past.
do friends want to split up? Krua and Korshan go talk to Silvar, then everyone else go talk to Shopkeep? Or are we all going to Shopkeep?
Well, I feel like we could probably talk to the shopkeep in Silvar after the whole thing. Because the Deep Roads wasn't exactly, like, high on the list of priorities, was it? It was just, if we wanted more information, we'd just go chat with him.
Yeah. That was pretty much what that was.
Yeah. I would say we should wait till we're back from dealing with the other problems first. Because it sounds like not only do we have to
for
take
me
out
for
a
player,
Eldritch,
for me for player, I don't know how long we're going to be till we're back. So like,
that's why
we can do things before we leave.
The problem is that the longer we take to go and deal with the other problems, the more dire the circumstances. So the sooner we hit the road, the better.
To be fair, we're also not ready to face the Death Knight.
You are completely ready.
Lies.
No. What could be worse
All
than
the lies.
What could be worse than a Death Knight?
2 Death Knights.
I mean, there are things worse than Death Knights. Ancient dragons, but like, you know. But, you know, Death Knights are still CR 17, but like, you know.
Yeah, that's not the... That's just a baby. He's just a little baby. Just ask Hagrid.
Just a baby.
Jane, do you want to come with us?
Oh, I was coming with you.
Okay, excellent.
For Akura's thing, if nothing else.
Cool. Let's go prep our gear and get it done.
Sounds good. And she just kind of toddles off. Echo, let me know if you need anything.
Okay.
I believe you technically have a few years of an allowance you haven't seen.
What's allowance? Looks at Echo.
Essentially, Jane just gives free money to children.
Go, you know what an allowance is. I've given you an allowance in the past.
Do I?
She remembers.
Yes, Echo.
She 100% spent all of it.
What's allowance?
It's money your parents give you for being good.
Roy never got allowance.
Was I just free labor?
Yes, you apparently were free labor.
Dang.
So was a cruel.
Anyway. Either that or they used your allowance to buy you things that you asked for without telling you it was an allowance.
Possibly.
It was also free labor. Anyway.
I mean, involuntary labor and everything. It's pretty much the same.
Involuntary free labor. That's the same thing in the end.
One is just under threat of, death and/or harm. The other is just being an underage minor.
I mean, in theory, Akuma is both. Anyway. What are we doing now? That's the question.
So, my honest recommendation is either talk to Corin or just get your gear ready that you have.
Well, considering I have no money,
what happened to your money?
I spent it all and we haven't gained any since the last time we went shopping. The only person who's made money was Bellfire, because he made bets.
Yeah.
Made smart bets.
Place your bets, people! Place your bets!
To be fair, when we go to the shop, unless I don't think anyone's really buying anything, but unless they want to, but
Personally, I wouldn't mind stopping off at the shop and seeing if they have anything to
but didn't Peter have something that he was doing?
He was kind of shuffling around, yeah. I need to talk to Echo first.
Well, now would be a good time.
That's true. Echo?
1 second.
Yes.
If you wouldn't mind meeting me in, your room.
Okay.
Excellent. And he stands up and walks away.
Okay.
I look at Triton like, what is this about?
I'll start packing lunches.
Nice. Let's see. Jane's not here. Mia.
Welcome back.
Mia. Hi, welcome back. All right, where's everybody else going? Echo, are you following immediately or in a minute?
In a minute.
Okay. So, everyone else?
I already said what I was doing.
Does Alex still have that satchel he pointed out?
Akura grabs all of his gear for the day when he heads out of his room, so Akura's already got all of his gear on him.
He does not.
Dang.
Or at least it's not on his person.
I want to sneak away and see if I can find it.
Okay. So do you just leave the room or do you actively try to stealth out of the room?
I will leave the room and then actively stealth.
Okay.
Wait, what's he doing? I missed that.
I don't know.
He just kind of stands up and leaves.
He's just trying to be his usual thieving self.
You
He's
don't know
going-
That's valid.
He's going for his own gear, probably.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
His own gear. Air quotes.
Anyways. But yeah, so I think Akira was hanging out at the cafeteria, waiting for everyone.
I just realized I moved Trenton, not Coercion. I always mix those two up for some reason.
How?
Trenton is blue because of lightning.
Yeah.
I got a 23
Really?
on the scope, by the way.
Okay.
I mean,
That's the reasoning.
your figure has blue on him, and then that's how I associated with it was blue because lightning.
Okay.
It just made sense to me because that one said merchant, and he is technically a merchant.
Oh, for Coercion, yeah.
Yeah, for Coercion. Tobian?
What's up?
What are you doing? Everyone's breaking up and grabbing their gear and getting it together.
Well, I have all my gear on me, so I'm gonna continue eating waffles.
Okay.
Cargo load. Good job.
I also have all my gear on me. Because I don't have that much gear.
Oof. Wow, you guys are really
I
hard
guess
to...
I can probe Peter more.
He has left the room after requesting Echo meets him in their room.
Oh, well, I guess I'm with him
They
then,
wanted
because
some
I'm stuck
alone
to
time.
him with syrup.
I mean, if you do
feeling-
follow, he actually does. He places a hand on your chest and says, "If you don't mind,
Your turn
At
is
least
later.
at least wait outside."
Yeah, wait outside.
Okay.
Eating waffles.
Just carry a huge plate of waffles out there. I think I just put you in the exact spot you started this game.
Yeah,
Oh,
I haven't been able to look at the.
That was
That was beautiful.
I think the map is
That
killing
was
him.
amazing.
I'm gonna say it. I think the map
Welcome
might.
back, you.
Hi. You haven't been able to look at the map, you were saying?
Forgot to cast Pass Without a Trace. Oops.
No. It's fine. Of course, you make a survival check. Spellfire's out of the... No!
The floor is moving.
The floor has erased itself.
unnatural 20.
A mighty pit appears. There's nothing below you anymore. You are all falling. What are your actions?
Cats always land on their feet.
Akura, you break your legs. Trenton just kind of looks down at everyone flying away, and he's like, "Oh, bye."
Moral ass going, well, that's unusual.
So anyway, Akura, you said you're hanging out in there eating.
I'm just hanging out there. I've cleared all the plates.
You see Bruno come back in. Echo. Ah,
Okay.
you're still here. Excellent, excellent. Took me a minute to find this. It's from my old days. And he just kind of pulls out this weird little bag-looking thing. It's really easy. So you place your animal inside of it. You wrap it around your torso, kind of like a bandolier, keeping the animal roughly towards your back, and it will be perfectly safe.
Okay.
Alternately, you can put them on your front, and they'll be mostly safe.
Does it work for any creature?
Yeah, it kind of shrinks them down, sort of like the capture sphere.
Akira is gonna like reach his hand inside the bag.
You shrink and go inside of it.
Now there's a pocket Akura.
Akura has disappeared. Wait, I didn't know it worked on sentient ones. Wait, how did you do that? Akura, you are now standing in this beautiful field full of grass and various kinds of colorful bugs flitting around. Some really nice trees that look like they'd be amazing to climb in. Honestly, this looks like heaven, but when you look up at the sky, you're like, wait, why the hell is Bruno's face so big and staring down at me?
Akrua's just waving back.
Hello?
Hello, Brad. Hello. How does Akrua get out?
I don't know. And he just kind of upends the bag and starts shaking it. So Akrua, you start falling upwards. It's a little disconcerting as you hit the sky, you think, and then you appear out of the bag, dropped on the floor. Oh, that's how you get them out. If they were a dog or something, you could, a normal animal, you could just reach in. I don't know if I didn't want to test that for a person. Never know what you'll end up grabbing.
Friend didn't think it worked.
I didn't think it would work for that big person. No, it was for small animals. And he just kind of.
But you said any creature, so Akrua thought big creature.
But I just thought it was for small animals, and he just hands it to you, Echo.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. You can tell this thing is really nicely made, but otherwise it looks kind of like someone took a map case and spoofed it up a lot, made it a lot more bendable, for example.
Okay.
Well done! Just clearly a map case that has been modified a lot. And you see Bruno just kind of toddle off back around towards Alex.
Also, Akrua got in touch with God.
Excellent conversation starter.
I rolled a nat 1.
They both just tilt their heads. Alex and Bruno, that is. I can't control the others. What? Which one?
I don't know. Just Akrua heard voice of God.
They just kind of slowly look at each other and shrug. Good job! I thought she was a barbarian, not a cleric.
A zealot.
Echo, what are you up to?
Not know a zealot.
I walked towards my bedroom.
As with Akrua saying that they've talked to God. or Trenton, who's also sitting right there. Oh, Goob has died.
I rolled a nat. I rolled to see what the conversation would be. Low, I would mention the God. High, I wouldn't. I rolled a nat 1.
Good job. Hi, welcome back. Thank you for choosing car insurance from the Delinquents. How may I place your call?
We would be terrible car insurance.
Yes, because any company that's called the Delinquents is clearly good for car insurance. We should actually make that company. That sounds awesome now. All right, Echo.
Delinquents car insurance.
As you pass your room, you notice Tobian is just standing there staring at the door eating pancakes.
No,
Waffle!
I'm gonna stop and talk to Tobian. I was like,
Okay.
what is this about?
Tobian.
Fine.
Sorry, I'm here. Hi, internet's cutting in and out.
You're good.
I walk past you and was like, what is this about? Referring to Peter.
What is what about?
Yeah, him wanting to be in the bedroom?
Oh,
Tobian, that is.
Oh, me being in the bed? Oh, I just wanted to
No,
talk to
no.
Peter. I don't know who he is.
Peter's my boyfriend.
boyfriend? Friend who is boy? Is a girl?
You gotta stop it.
You hear echoing out of the
That's
cafeteria.
the only thing I think about anymore. That's the
It
only
really
thing I think
is.
about anymore.
Well, according to Kira's logic, he must be my boyfriend too.
That makes sense. Yes. No, that makes sense. D&D logic. Never split the party.
According to Akura's logic, well, that makes all of us Akura's boyfriend or girlfriend, respectively. Because we're boys and girls who are Akura's friends. Therefore, Akura has lots of boyfriends and girlfriends right now.
You know, going off of that logic, poor Silver's got so much competition.
Yes, he
Imagine
does.
he brings that up in their conversation.
He will. I just know it. I know he's going to. I don't know why, but I know it's going to happen.
Oh, I'll make it happen. Trust me. If I remember, that is. Because apparently we're not going to have that conversation until we get back from saving the world or some shit.
It's like 800 sessions from now, probably. Knowing you guys' time management. Alright, so anyway, continuing on. Echo, are you asking to buy anything else?
No.
Okay.
I make his pancakes float, his waffles float up to the ceiling as I walk back by.
The rage quit! I'm sure it was
Come
probably
on, raging fine then, you guys. Hi there.
Hi, welcome back. Your waffles are still floating.
That was perfect timing. That was hilarious.
Hello, this is Ghostbusters. You're calling about some flying waffles? Am I hearing that correctly? Anyway, you walk in your room, Echo, and you see Peter standing, up against the wall next to his bed with his trunk somewhat open and his hands behind his back. Ah, Echo.
Yes.
Well, the reason I was originally coming is because I made a decision, and you can tell he's pausing a moment, trying to think of words. And, it just stops. What was I going to... Oh, bother it! He just holds his hands out. And you can see he's holding this really beautiful... I believe it was a rapier. What are those?
It was a rapier. It was a rapier because I looked into it.
Thank you. He's just holding it out to you.
Oh, okay. It's pretty.
This, yes, that, thank you. I don't actually think I ever downloaded that, so that's helpful. This is, I've told you how my family is with proposals, right? Oh, he's dead again.
Again, I
Echo
want to
just
make a
looks a little
tally.
confused.
Huh?
Echo just looks confused. Did never process it.
Oh, well,
Welcome back, Oob.
Hi, welcome back. I would like you to marry me. As he's holding out the sword.
See, is Ekazuko gonna be a sarcastic ass or
See,
happy?
that's a
Roll for
great
it.
question.
But
Roll for it.
Sarcastic ass.
Why
Oh!
not both?
I accidentally hit it and turned into a nat 20. No,
Loaded
10
dice!
and lower was happy. 11 up was sarcastic asshole being normal Echo.
Ah.
So, well, let's see. Do you deserve it?
I don't think he knows how to respond to that. He
Just
just tilts his
stump her.
head.
You deserve better, Peter.
Yes. He's still holding.
Okay.
He's still holding out the sword and looking more confident this now.
Okay. Yes. I take the sword.
You feel it spark slightly when you grab it.
Why a spark?
I have no idea, actually. Just cause reasons.
Oh no, it's gonna blow.
What are you?
Get down.
What am I? What?
Why are you so angry? Stop! You still psycho!
I'm assuming she's talking to Cat.
Himiko.
Yeah, I'm assuming for furball.
Furball
intervention.
So, I also brought some others, and he just kind of shifts the box. Well, the box shifts itself out from behind him, just doing its little skitter walk. Pika, are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Surprised it took you this long to notice my ticks. I do that all the time.
You know, I just hadn't asked.
I was like, you can go back and rewatch sessions. I've been doing it since like session 2.
I believe it.
Like, I mean, because
we can't really see session 1 because oopsies happened. We're professionals, everybody.
I've been doing it the whole time.
So, anyway, I don't know exactly what everybody would use. However,
Why don't you go ask them?
oh,
Duh.
that would make sense. And it just kind of shuts the lid of the box. Well, are you coming with? And he just shakes it off and starts walking. I need a bigger water cup.
There's all my old bottles.
And you are the DM. Water is kind of important.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start bringing in a teacup and like 2 different cups of water, I think.
You need like one of those like big gallon jugs.
We have one.
We do.
I have 2.
Anyway, the box starts skittering right behind him as he walks out of the room, trying to. Oh, there went Tobian. Blast it. Tobian, it's almost your part. Okay, he's back. See, we just have to make sure he knows. He offers you his arm as he walks out.
I give him a funny look.
He just kind of shrugs. Okay. All right, Tobian. Okay, now you can stick to me like glue again. Tobian.
Echo's waving around the sword.
And she's just like waving it. Are you making swoosh noises?
Yes.
Clarification, Michael.
Yeah?
Does Princeton know about the tradition that is being used for the proposal?
Probably.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was something Trenton would have knowledge of.
Tobian, are you alive yet?
I'm gonna say no.
He's trying. It's okay. Well, you guys see Echo and well, Well, actually, correction. You see Peter and Tobias walk in first, and then Echo right behind them making swooshy sounds with her sword. Or maybe
Echo's got sword.
And then you guys all see this box with giant spider legs just kind of walk straight in, right behind them.
A crew is pulling out his glaive. What's that?
It's just my storage chest.
It
See-
walks.
Yes.
Crew is gonna kind of like narrow his eyes on it, slowly put away the glaive.
It starts walking forwards as Peter does again.
So, where Echo Kid's sword?
Peter.
Peter.
Peter, who
So
slides in
right-
right next to Akura, so the box parks right behind him.
Trenton's gonna look over at Peter and go, Peter, was there a special reason why you needed to be apparently in private to provide the sword to Echo?
Why you gotta make me roll for things today?
What save do you need?
I was just rolling a straight check to decide what the answer was.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I didn't have it on me. And he just
Your
looks at
box-
you.
Your box followed you out, didn't it? Or
No,
not?
it was in the room. It was in the room in the first place.
But why did you need Echo to go with you? But now you brought the box in here.
Because I had to give Echo hers. It is from the family.
Private.
Because that one is from my family. The rest are from the armory. And he just kind of waves his hand at the box.
Oh. Does that have the meaning that I'm afraid that I suspect it has?
I hope I wouldn't be afraid.
I wasn't
We're all
maybe
confused.
I lost my dice!
Right.
Hey, we
Players did
lost
the wrong
you.
thing. Players did the wrong thing. Trenton was saying, does that have the meaning that I think it might have?
Probably.
A crew was
Is that
confused.
why you wanted it in private?
Yes.
A crew lost.
You are currently in the cafeteria.
A crew is giving Peter a death glare.
You see him pull a rubber
Trenton,
duck out of somewhere and just set it in front of you.
Trenton's gonna look over at Echo and goes, so it is that serious then?
Serious?
What do you mean?
What serious?
You two, you're that serious, huh?
We've been dating for years, Trenton.
Yes. I've known people that dated 30 years and never got married.
Those were fairies.
I'm asking for clarification. I'm not upset. I just want to confirm.
I'm not upset,
Yes,
just-
Dad. There's your answer. Where's Jane right now?
Not in the room.
That's what I was gonna ask. Jane in the room and
Yeah,
just
she left.
figuring out what I'm talking about.
Alex and Bruno are sitting in the room at the end of the table. Bruno, you can see, is chuckling. Alex just has his head slightly tilted.
Crew confused.
Well,
I
I
guess
brought
we're gonna.
gear for everybody, and it's in this box. I don't know for sure what everyone would like, so there's a small selection. It just kind of taps backwards at the box, and it pops its lid open. You see it's like a tongue almost lift up several pieces of gear so you can see more underneath it. Yeah, Sakura, it is literally looking right at you.
I love that
I'm
for
gonna
you.
I'm gonna look over at him and go, wait, I thought your thing walked because you created it to be able to walk.
Yes.
Did you tame one of those?
No.
Is that how you got this chest? You tamed one of those creatures?
Tame what? He actually looks confused.
It's
Have a
acting
crew get
like
up
it's
addicted
like
box.
it's acting like the box is a creature, not a animated box.
Thank you.
Okay.
He's just smiling. So anyway, I'm gonna say that's something in the neighborhood of 30.
I'm gonna make a tally.
You've got to make a tally. Hey, welcome back.
Anyway, yeah, a crew is digging through the box right now.
All right. While you guys are doing that, we're gonna cut to Bellfire, who's been doing something for like 10 minutes alone.
I'll be back.
Bellfire! You said you got a 23 ages ago, right?
Stealth, yes.
Okay. Where are you going to go look?
I have no idea. I'm assuming his room.
Okay.
Don't know where that is though.
You have been at his room before.
I think. Know where that is.
I believe so.
I don't know.
No. The last time we were all at Alex's room, if that's the room he's going to, Belfair was not a part of the party.
Oh, never mind. So no, you don't know where that is, but you know where it is
because
not.
the last time that the party and whatnot was at Alex's room was when, like, right after the hero trials, before we went to the tavern.
Okay. So you know that it is not one of the rooms near where you have been staying, so you're assuming it's one of the other three across the way.
Or like Zep's, the barracks.
Or like Zepson is in the barracks, yes. Or the bell tower, or...
Well, no, Zep thought Alex's room was in the barracks.
Oh.
That's where he got all his daggers from, because he went to go search for the book, then got all the daggers instead.
They don't have plaques next to the door with names.
No.
Oh.
That would be silly.
Everybody.
Hi, welcome back again.
Any of the doors locked?
Do you try the first one?
Yes.
So you reach up, and as you're reaching for the door, your eyes just barely catch sight of a flicker around the door itself.
All right. Can I see through the keyhole?
Do you try?
Yes.
Perception check.
The better question is he tall enough to see through the keyhole?
Oh my god!
It's not that short. 17 is decent enough. You can sort of see through the door. You can tell that there is a nice rug with a bed made up over here. You see a couple of... it is dim. You can tell that over here in this corner there is a desk with some kind of blue glowing rocks sitting on it.
I'm gonna use my dagger. Oh no, there's a target. Can I do that? Can I use my dagger to teleport to a target if the target is the desk?
Technically, yes. I mean, as long as you want to attack the desk.
Oh, I don't have to attack it.
Oh, perfect, then yes.
As long as it's a target and it's within 20 feet of me.
Tobias, if you can hear me, your new best friend has grabbed you and dragged you back into the cafeteria, by the way.
And as long as it's in dim light or darkness.
Mm-hmm. It is dim.
That?
It is dim light, yes.
And it's within 20 feet?
It is within 20 feet.
5, 10, 15. It is exactly 20.
Can I use
Alright, I counted as soon as you said 20 feet.
Yeah, you can do that. So you just blink your happy butt straight through.
Basically, yes.
You find yourself standing in a bedroom. You can now see an armoire or thing, dresser, cabinet whatever it's called.
Real
A
question.
wardrobe. It's now a wardrobe.
The real question is if I'll be able to get back out. But
Mistakes might have been made.
I mean, it doesn't say I can't use it more than once.
I think it's just once per turn.
Yeah, it just says as action.
But is there anything targetable on the other side of the door that you can see through the keyhole?
The wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll say in theory he could target the wall, but also in theory he could also target outside.
Yeah.
And then just walk back through the front doors.
It just says of a target. As long as it's in dim light or in darkness, I can teleport it.
Actually,
Well,
outside it would be bright light 'cause it's daytime.
Yeah, so I can't do that.
So, but there's
And
also
the
no
hallway
window,
might be
there's also
lit.
no windows in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because
but
I was thinking about this.
I will
second
say
room.
truthfully, the nearest torch is way down here. This area is a little dimmer.
I guess I'll search the room, see if I can find that bag
Investigation.
or the other object I'm looking for.
Yeah. What was the other object? You might want to send me that.
The other mask that I'm assuming Alex has. I don't actually know if he has it or not.
Oh, okay.
It was investigation.
Investigation.
That's not great. 12.
Mind you, he's relying on this info, hoping that this is Alex's room.
Yes.
Yeah.
12. It's not great.
Looking around the room, you can tell that there is stuff in it, and anything impressive is probably inside of the locked wardrobe or desk drawers.
I'm gonna try to pick the lock on the wardrobe.
Alrighty. I believe that's just your roll plus.
I have expertise in thieves' tools,
Nice.
so is it Dex?
And I believe it is with your dex bonus, yes.
Okay, so Dex plus proficiency times 2.
The number of times the party is stolen from Alex in this campaign.
All right.
Yeah, you're all really bad about it.
My dice don't want me to do anything today.
It's a good thing you guys aren't gonna get into a fight, probably, hopefully.
14.
You killed Gabe. Never mind, he's back. You just knocked him out.
Yeah.
You managed to jiggle the lock a bit, and you can tell it's a decent lock. This one's holding pretty fast against your pick skills.
Should have put a point in that novice lock picking skill.
Right? I should have.
Maybe even need to put a point in the intermediate one.
Oh, Jax, that's what you sent me. Thank you.
Or adept, or whatever the next classification goes after novice.
You ever wanted something so bad you're willing to break the owner of the house's locks with a crowbar?
Mind you, but what if this isn't Alex?
Well, then I'm breaking into the wrong person's room. I'll try the desk. I want to see whose room this is now.
Okay, so you looking at the desk, there's actually a couple of pieces of paper scattered across it. One of them is clearly notes on these crazy hooligans that are in my keep. Whereas the other one seems far less irritated and is more a case of talking about hiring on a decent cook from out in the tavern or from a tavern out in the Waterford
District.
Yeah, that one. Thank you. I'm like, what words? Brain help.
I'm in the wrong room, aren't I?
You can tell that there's a few different notes on the finances of the keep, and that they are running low on guards, etc. And then finally, you find.
What happened to the guards?
Do I actually know who owns this place?
Nope.
Cool.
Yes.
Yes. You do?
No.
We know.
You guys.
We
know.
He
know.
wasn't
was
there.
Bellfire wasn't there at the time.
Ever told me who
What,
actually
was he not there in that session?
Nope.
During the Zart fight? He wasn't there?
I was there for the Zart fight.
Oh, then you would know.
Yeah, because that's when we found out. Was right after that fight.
You're pretty sure you're in Alex's room, just looking at the desktop. As far as the rocks, you can tell they're just from looking at them. They're normal-looking rocks. They're just glowing blue.
I'm gonna pocket one of those rocks.
One of them?
Yeah, just one.
Okay.
Oh boy. This seems like this could go very, very wrong for us later.
Anything else?
I want to see if
Anything Bellfire does seems like it's gonna go wrong for us later.
Keep doing things. Keep doing it.
we'll continue to do things.
Yes.
I could be wrong. I just have a hunch that these are some kind of like communication stones, spying stones, something.
They're a light source.
I think maybe that's all they are, but I think they're
Is
more.
there anything under the bed?
I mean, this could just be me,
You're
but
looking
when I
under
heard
the bed?
glowing rock, I didn't.
Yeah.
I thought of something, a Nefertiti rock.
You actually do find a small chest underneath the bed.
Can I check it for traps?
I think that's just survival.
I thought it was
Investigation.
an investigation, or is that also a Thieves' Tools thing? I don't know.
I'm gonna go with investigation.
That's fine. Yeah. I should have put points in investigation.
Probably.
That's a 10.
Flat 10. With a flat 10, you can tell that it is a box, and it is made of wood.
And it's locked.
You don't see any particular traps on the outside. Like, you don't see anywhere that a poison needle could jab out from, etc. It seems like a pretty normal box.
What about
Is it
turning people
locked?
to stone?
Yeah, no, that happened once. You'll never find it again.
You'll never see that one. That trap's on the inside of the box.
Was it locked?
It is locked, yes.
Alright. I'll try to pick it.
Go for it.
It's not terrible.
Hi again, by the way, Tobian. Welcome back.
22. Wait,
22?
No, hold
Hi.
on. Wait, no, 13 plus
Nice.
13.
24.
Okay, 13.
24.
24 is pretty damn good.
Yes.
With that, you managed to pop open that little chest, and inside of it, you find a pair of. Well, you would recognize them since I know Trenton at least has. Oh, bye. Trenton at least has fired one in your presence. You would recognize them as a pair of flintlock pistols.
That's it.
Sorry.
Like,
Underneath of
Holy
which you can find some pieces of folded up paper, a small key.
I'll take the key.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Mind you, I remember a spell Olix says.
And then you also find a very different, but still clearly some kind of firearm looking weapon in there. This one looking far, far better made. All metal with this nice, some kind of wooden grip. You see a couple of little buttons and not. Echo, are you okay? Echo?
I think we've lost the echo.
Jax? Anyway.
I'm sorry, I just saw her avatar glitching the actual hell out.
I think we've lost the echo.
Anyway.
Breaking.
Oh, Mr.
Oh, okay, Jax, your avatar broke for a few seconds. Are you okay?
I was looking down.
Yeah, no, it was going all over the place.
Oh.
Okay, so Echo's alive. Don't worry about it, everyone. So, so anyway, you
I
also
was
find.
rubbing my eye. That might have
Oh,
been the
that's
issue.
probably what happened. But yeah, it said you find a much newer looking firearm. Has a couple of different buttons and some slide looking pieces that you're not sure what they do. But that's it.
Vincent would be very intrigued.
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not Trenton.
Exactly.
This is true.
Alex is secretly Percy Del Romo.
I'll close the box, slide it under the bed, and see if that key works on the wardrobe.
The key is very obviously not for the wardrobe. Way too small.
Will it fit in any of the drawers on the desk?
So you notice none of the drawers. No, goodbye again. None of the drawers on the desk actually are locked.
Oh. I don't trust you.
So is that an investigation on the drawers?
No. Yes.
Thievery, greed.
Yeah, it's all there. 15.
A 15. With that 15, you're actually pretty positive there are no traps on these drawers.
Cool.
There's no
Until
wires.
Fireball hits him in the face.
I don't trust it though. There's too much here. Alright,
He's waiting for a fireball to the face.
I am.
I mean, this is one of my games. I love making things explode, apparently.
I want to make one more pass at the wardrobe, but I don't want to take up too much of other people's time.
It's okay. It's okay. You haven't done much today.
I'm gonna make one more pass at that wardrobe, and then I'm done. If I can.
I mean, you still haven't technically checked through those desk drawers either.
I haven't.
Oh, well, that die's gone. That's great.
There's too much to do.
Did you lose another D4?
It was a D4.
You'll find it with your
D4 so I
bare
can
feet later.
confuse everyone.
Yeah,
You'll find it with a barefoot sometime.
I heard.
I'll look through the
Goop, turn off your TikTok.
I hear TikTok. Somebody kill that.
Goop.
I'll look through the desk drawers.
Okay. So digging around in the desk drawers, you can tell it's mostly some notes and whatnot, stuff on the keep. You find a listing of stuff that is currently in the armory, which lists a fairly large amount of money and ammunition for stuff.
Is or isn't in the armory?
That is in the armory. You'd know it's also got a listing of something called a bombard that you don't recognize what that is. Along with specifically listed for that about 60 things of ammunition, though you don't know why it's called shells.
Yep, we've just discovered Percy's house. Alright.
The sad thing is,
Michael,
it's
did
not
you
based
copy
on.
Percy
No,
from-
that's the sad thing. This is entirely somebody else.
Did you take his backstory?
But the characters are similar in ways. Now that I think about it.
I was like, did you take his backstory?
No.
I'm gonna make one more pass at the wardrobe. None of this is of interest.
Hey, how was that investigation roll on the desk?
On the desk? I mean,
Yeah.
it was the 15, but I guess that was for checking for.
That was for checking traps. Yes.
I didn't roll one.
Oh,
Damn
yeah.
it,
You
that
should
was
probably.
almost a natural 20. That's a 2. Almost a natural 20.
That
I was
is-
sitting on it for just
I'm
a second.
so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's just desk drawers. That's all you really find.
Oh.
Okay, back to that wardrobe.
One more try. 15.
15.
Yeah.
You can roll it again once more. Go for it.
I feel like that's cheating, but okay.
I believe you also have an inspiration die you could spend.
I don't.
Oh, I thought you did.
Oh.
Damn.
It was everyone besides Bellfire, Tobian, and Echo.
Oh, that one's better. That one's 21.
That is a lot better. With that check, you actually managed to get in through the lock. And as the wardrobe pops open, you see a fairly large number of different robes hanging. You see this really cool pointed hat. It's like really tall. Classic wide-brimmed wizardy hat. You know those.
Yeah.
You find this. You find a couple of staves leaned up against the wall, some heavier coats, and in the very bottom, just sitting there in the open, is that pouch you were looking for the whole time.
Well, I'm gonna search through it. That's what I was looking for.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Investigation check.
That would be investigation.
Natural 20. There we go.
Finally. Hey, when it mattered. More. Anyway.
So a
When
total of 20.
Total of 20?
I don't have any pluses to my investigation.
Oh.
So a nat and a total of 20.
A net total 20. Okay.
So mind you, that was someone else in the party. I remember now that girl had higher intelligence than.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, me.
So as you're digging through, you're like, yeah. There's a couple of wands in here. There's a potion of. That one's healing. You're pretty sure. Anyway, you see one that you believe you recognize from a few years ago as a potion of fire breath. And wedged in there, you do indeed find one more mask of scaled beasties that fly.
The one I'm looking for. Correct?
Yes. Which, to my knowledge,
Purposes, what color?
which for purposes of my knowledge is, let's see, which two did you have again? You had red,
black, and red.
I was about to say you had black and red, right? This one is green. Or no, sorry, it's whichever color wasn't on the other guy.
I was like, the other one had a combo of green and white.
I was about to say he
Yeah, I
had
was like,
green.
wait, hold up.
Wait a minute,
He had
sorry.
green and white.
This one's blue.
Yeah, I was about to say, this one would be blue, right?
Wait a minute, that's not possible. Sorry.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna put it in my pouch, and I'm gonna lock everything up.
Do you
And see if
keep the key?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have to
Hold up for note purposes.
to
The
lock it
Bellfire take
again?
mask.
He doesn't have the key. Does he have to roll a check to lock the cabinet? If he wants
It's actually
to lock
really easy to lock things.
Okay.
The-
Just asking for clarification.
Nobody asked why I know that. But it's really easy to lock things.
So
I mean, depending on the lock, you just should.
I have a
Yeah.
key.
You have a
a
key,
glowing rock.
a glowing rock, and one more
And-
scaled monster mask, which is totally that's all it's ever been called.
All right.
Totally.
Scaled beastie masks. Yes, you can put them together into a mask of the scaled beastie queen.
Funny
Yep.
you mentioned that. I will now go to my room and assemble the masks.
Okay. Hey, about that, you can't.
Oh shit! There's already. Fuck. Okay. Well then I won't do that.
As you're attempting to do it, it just is like shunts itself back apart like a really heavy magnet.
I really want to go find that guy. All right. Well, that's all I'm doing.
All right.
To go
I'm gonna
find.
go prep my horse.
Totally
then,
not
since that doesn't
Tiamat.
work.
Who's Tiamat? Never heard of her.
I'm gonna go prep my horse then.
I said totally not.
Exactly. Wait, do you have a horse?
Jane
Wait.
said she got one for me.
Oh yeah. It's already prepped, or they're getting it.
Are you not going to check out the box, or were you not in the room when you were told to suggest weapons?
That wasn't of any interest. I am not mentioning this to anybody. I don't want to.
While you're heading back out of your room and heading towards the stables, you see Bruno wander past. Oh, hey, Bellfire, there you are!
Hello.
The others are waiting for you in there. Something about a box of gear? I don't know.
On my way.
All right, and that's why you're coming in and standing here next to Trenton, because ha ha ha. All right, so back to everybody. I don't actually quite recall what people were wanting.
Alright, I remembered both of the things, or all three things, if I'm getting all three now.
I think you're only in the cloak and the sword.
Yours, it was cloak and sword, yes.
Okay, right now that's what I'm getting. Okay, awesome. Yep. Awesome. So Akruwa is like digging through this box, and then he's actually not getting a sword. He pulls out this
it's a sword.
Sword, quote unquote. He pulls out this glaive that's
stick.
It's got blades on both ends, and it's also got like what almost looks like bones wrapped around the middle-ish, like towards the ends. And the blades literally look like they're made up of magma. And so Cruella picks up the sword, and he's looking at it like, ooh, Akruwa like this. I think Akruwa takes this.
The box just kind of jiggles back and forth and then shifts over towards Trenton.
I'm trying to remember exactly what we discussed because we figured out a couple of things. I know we also reskinned things a little bit.
I know we reskinned the one thing, yeah.
I don't remember precisely how we worded it.
It's only the weapon except for Akrua's cloak.
Yes, it is just a weapon.
Yeah. I just don't remember exactly enough to describe it. I'm going to have to pull up my...
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to shift it to one of the others. Next in line would be...
I didn't take up the cloak yet, if we wanted to do that now, but...
Technically, yeah, you can, if you happen to have it.
Okay.
And Tobian, do you remember what you were wanting? Had you picked a weapon out?
I did. I'm trying to remember what it's called. I think it's called the Void Blade.
Let me go check.
I was gonna say, I know you had liked a couple.
This is what...
go ahead and do that cloak while he's...
Alright. So Akrua's digging through the box further, and he pulls out this, like... It's just dark, just sheet, almost, and just... And Akrua's actually going to look at Peter and ask, "What this do?"
I don't know.
But you grab it.
Yeah.
Is that a Peter don't know or a DM don't know?
Yes.
DM never got told what it was.
Nope.
That was all me.
Oh.
I was about to say that was Jax working for me.
It gives him a +3 to his AC.
That's fine. It's one of the few things you can actually use.
Because barbarians can't wear armor.
Yeah.
They can wear medium armor.
Oh no, they lose their movement speed and everything.
No, I'm pretty sure as long as you're wearing medium armor, you're good.
They lose their unarmored defense.
Well, I know they lose their unarmored. Oh, there he went again.
Yes, they do lose the unarmored defense, so it's kind of take your best bet pick.
Yeah.
Monks would lose their extra movement.
That's who it was. I knew somebody lost movement.
But for For Krua would have to be wearing heavy armor to match what he currently has, so he would be losing movement speed.
That makes sense.
If he were to match with his unarmored defense stuff.
So, anyway. He just kind of waves it off as a take it kind of thing. Next one up would be technically Tobian. If you have found what you were...
I did.
Okay.
It's not loading, but I remembered what it was called.
What's it called?
The Void Blade.
Okay.
I was gonna say, she can get description pretty quick then.
I don't want to read this.
I also want to read out what the Krua's does, or no?
I wasn't actually gonna read any of them out loud on the thing. Personally.
Okay.
We'll find out when they get used.
You want
Pretty
me to
much.
read what I pull out of the box?
If you could read the description for it.
Hold on.
Oh, here, she just posted it. Can you see that?
Where'd she post it at?
In the chat here.
In the strain chat.
Oh, okay.
Just description's fine. Oh, I guess you can't read it.
Here, give me one.
Hi, Chunkers.
Hi, welcome back.
Alright, you ready? At first glance, it appears as only the hilt of a great sword, with the middle command of its wielder. The sword can ignite with a brilliant flash of blue energy. How much more do you want me to read?
That should be enough for a
That's
look.
the description.
Yeah, that's basically what it looks like.
Yeah, because the other stuff is talking about like the +3 great sword, deals force damage, etc., etc.
And it's not
So
a lightsaber.
I'd imagine as I pull it out of the box, it kind of shimmers a blue shadow of the blade that would be there. That's missing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Akira, don't forget your rubber duck. There's still a rubber duck sitting there. Peter handed to you.
Yeah.
Just don't forget it.
A crew.
Corjan, the box scurries over to you with it, and like picks up a few more items on its tongue and lifts them up so you can see more stuff. Just kind of wiggling back and forth at you.
Corjan just reaches in and grabs one of them. And he's like, "Wait, I have something like this." As he holds up his other great sword.
It looks very similar. Yeah.
Let me just get a feat real quick so I can dual wield them.
Alex just looks over. Corn can probably meld those to. Oh wait, does those have to go back to the carnival?
Do they?
If either of the carnies would like to speak up.
I don't know.
We don't know what Peter's agreement was with the armory.
He just kind of looks around. One or two could go missing, I'm sure.
Cool. I just
At
don't
which
want
point
the
Alex
fairies to
speaks up
come
again.
hunting me down for stealing their stuff.
Oh, I'm sure they wouldn't. They'd probably send Trenton anyway. Oh, Tobian's dead again.
Fair point. Fair point. They probably would send me.
Hey, he's resurrected again. Who keeps rezzing Tobian? Echo!
Anyway. Oh, you're right. Echo, unlimited spell slots. You're right.
Alex just looks over at you, Corjan. If you take those to Pebble Cheek, I'm sure he could take care of it, making them one for you.
Great. I'll visit him before we go.
Excellent. And he goes back to his tea. Is that everybody? 1, 2, 15. Oh yeah, Bellfire. Way down there at the other end. And technically still Trenton if he has his stuff yet.
I think I found one of the things, but I think if I remember right, we discussed a hair kind of being twinned together.
Oh, yeah, yes.
One or the other.
Yes.
And I found one of them,
but not the other yet.
Haven't figured out for sure what the second one was.
Okay, we'll go with Bellfire.
I didn't have anything.
I thought you picked something out of here.
Nope.
Oh. Damn. Well, so next.
Because didn't Bellfire? Because Bellfire got him that really cool dagger.
I mean, Bellfire does have really cool things. Yes.
I'm like,
yeah.
I've gotten my upgrades.
Because
do you just kind of wave it off then?
Yeah.
Bellfire got his upgrade way before everyone else.
I mean, he also technically just now got an upgrade.
I just now got an upgrade.
Now that you guys know that yet.
Yeah.
Michael. From what I'm remembering, I believe one of the two blades or two weapons was the dancing sword thing.
Yes.
And then the other we were reskinning as a sword into a club type thing.
I don't remember.
For skeleton. That was going to be for killing skeletons, I thought.
Yeah, sounds right. I just don't remember what it was.
I don't remember which one.
You know what? I have a great idea. We will figure that out and read them off in the next session, rather than take up the time now.
I was going to say I could pull out the sword that's the floating sword at least, and then we could deal with the other one later when it appears. Because I can only wield one at a time anyway.
Exactly. And they're both in the same belt. So.
Yeah. So I'll pull out what looks like a belt with a club and a sword on it. And I'll take the sword off and look and go, oh, I remember being taught how this thing works. And I say a word and it pops out of my hand and starts floating next to me.
So, floating sword, frosty sword, burny sword, darkness sword, that's made of fire, sparkle blade.
I think that was my club. I think this was just the dancing. I thought this was just the dancing sword.
Yep.
And it was the club that had it. Club had all of those properties you're talking about.
No. I was just listing all this stuff. I'm like, can't make sure I had everybody.
All the others. You're talking about listing all
I think that's everybody. If ever, did anybody have anything else in this room that they wanted to talk to people with about? Or I'll take that as a no. I'll take that as a no. So in that case, to Corin, I believe was the goal.
Something like that.
Because you needed to go see him. I think so. I heard somebody say something about talking to him earlier about the deep rogues.
Well, we were going to leave that for later and go kill a Death Knight, but I want to get my swords merged real quick.
All right.
While friend do that, Akuro could take someone else to go talk to Silvar.
Was Silvar close by or was Silvar far away?
She's in town.
Oh.
In town. Akuro is gonna kind of pull out this paper. Really close to Korshin's Tavern.
And by the record, that address is a small picture that says Korshin's Tavern, and then like an arrow leading to the building.
I mean, I can also drop off the swords and then go with Akuro too. Whichever works.
Yeah.
Well, the quicker we get out of town, the better, right?
The quicker we go take down the Death Knight, the better.
Echo.
So, while friend go do swords, Okuro takes someone else and go talk to Silvar.
Your dog has appeared on your head.
Okay.
It's just kind of curling up and lying there.
Okay. He's way too heavy for that.
Yeah.
How long were we going? Streetwise.
So that is the question. It is 9:30. I know Jax has not eaten yet.
I have.
Oh, you have
eaten?
eaten?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've got to run to the bathroom and grab some more water because my voice is starting to hurt. I would say if we want to run like another hour or so ish.
No. I have to be up at
Probably
6
not.
a.m.
You have to be up at 6?
Yeah.
I'd say we should
Okay.
probably call it.
So we can call it here, get the last couple things knocked out.
And call it good.
And then
Sounds
leave at the end of next session.
Yes.
Yep.
And finally leave this town.
At the end/middle of next session, depending how long the other things take up.
Maybe.
I'm gonna be honest, unless you guys have a lot of stuff from Corin, it shouldn't take long there.
Yeah, because or Silvar, but like.
Unless, of
Depends what
course, y'all
Silvar
have lots
wants.
of questions if you question him. Because I will be honest, he does have stories for years.
Alright. Well, we'll get to that next time.
Yes, we will indeed. I will save this. Go ahead and close that. Stop this. Close that.
I guess we'll see everyone in the next one, and I'll switch to ending.
Yeah, we'll see everyone later.
Bye!
Have a good one.
Hi, welcome back.